Hi, this is Heather with the next episode of Curb Appeal, and I am here to talk to you today about gardening and raised bed gardening and how you can still plant things in your yard without taking up a lot of space. So I do have a fairly okay sized backyard. However, I did want a compact gardening area, and I've seen many different raised garden bed patterns and cut lists and things on Pinterest. So I convinced my husband that we would do one of them. So behind me you can see what we have started planting for the year. Let's take a closer look. So here you can see my two raised garden beds. They're about 3 by 7 and roughly 2 feet deep. So they hold quite a bit of soil in there. I would highly recommend getting some kind of moisture control soil for in there as well. And you can see I've been able to plant quite a few things. So in this one I have several zucchini and squash plants, in addition to a few tomato plants. And then here I have beans and a few different kinds of peppers. So when you really think about the size of these, they take up, probably with that space in between, roughly 16, 17 feet of my yard space, and are contained over here kind of in a nice corner. So they're tucked away a little bit. And obviously there's no saying you would have to build something that is that substantial or that large. Container gardening is another great way to save space as well. So if you don't believe you have enough room for larger raised garden beds like this or any of the other ideas I link and get posted for you, you can always think about getting some containers. I have a really good friend, she lives in Chicago and utilizes her deck in an amazing way to plant so many different things. She has herbs, she continuously has tomatoes, very large tomato plants, beautiful flowering plants as well, where there's still enough room to entertain and hang out on that deck while obviously having the vegetables and the flowers that she wants to have. Several of my other friends and family are also taking a look at container gardening and seeing how it works for them. Herbs are probably one of the easiest things to grow in a container. You can follow us on Pinterest to find the link to the plans for the raised garden beds that I have in my backyard. But you can also find multiple other links for other raised garden bed ideas such as these. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Curb Appeal as we talked about raised bed gardening and container gardening. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon.